So, I'm going to make a little video to give a little bit of understanding for anybody that doesn't understand the way that somebody that collects specific type of memorabilia, the way that they think. So, if you are discouraging of your partner collecting either memorabilia or, a specific type of card game or anything like that, all right? You may not even realize how disrespectful you're truly being. All right. And it's not even just memorabilia. Whether it's comic books, whether it's, sports memorabilia, whether it's, you know, different type of card games like Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh, and you perceive it as, oh, that's so childish. Why can't you grow up, you man baby? Let me bring a little perspective to you, to you for it. All right. So, for me, there are three different types of collections that I had. That all three of them, it it fucks me up. The factor of what's ended up happening into different factions of my collections in the process of all the bullshit that I've gone through. All right. So, one was baseball cards. And we're talking baseball cards that went all the way back to the 50s. All right. Second, Pokemon cards. All right. Third, comic books. So, in each of those circumstances, the reason that it ended up being so upsetting for me, and that ultimately I can't and I refuse to let it go, is because, well, people throughout the years was, oh, why don't you grow up? You shouldn't be upset about this. Like, you're acting like somebody shot your dog. Well, just understand, when it comes down to each of those collections, the sentimental factor behind it is number one. I was taught when it came to collecting how to be able to preserve condition. All right? So, comic books, imagine having comic books going all the way back to the point of World War II. All right? And I want you to understand comic books from that point, it is very hard in general to even find comic books from that point in time. Because during the time of the Great Depression, yes, there was a lot of comic books being printed and everything, but because of the materials and resources needed to be used for military supply, ultimately, there were improvisations that needed to be made. Like, for example, a lot of the paper from comic books of that era ended up being used as wrapping paper to be able to wrap whatever little gifts that the individuals were able to give their families. So, preservation of comic books from that point in time is literally historic. All right? Now, with the this is part 1.